We've trained our politicians. You probably helped with that. When a candidate steps forward for office, what's the one measure that we use to determine their viability for winning that seat? Money. And if a candidate doesn't raise money, people don't think that the candidate is credible. So, what do candidates do? Well, they spend most of their time finding money. Big money. We like to vote for winners, so we vote for who we perceive to be the most viable candidate, the one with the most money. And then when that candidate wins, well, then we're upset because they're not listening to us, but they're listening to those who gave them the big money that we told them they needed in order to win. A smart guy named Skinner called this behavioral conditioning. You put a rat in a box, teach it that when it pushes a button, it gets fed, and you know what? That rat pushes the button. We've trained our politicians that what's most important to us when voting for them is not character or issues, but money. So they do what they have to do to keep getting fed. So if we've made money the name of the game, then let's talk about how to win. When George Washington crossed the Delaware in December 1776, he took 2,400 soldiers with him in a surprise attack and had an early victory. The rest of 1777 saw some setbacks for the Revolutionary soldiers. The British wised up and fought back, and by the following December in 1777, Washington's army was dispirited and ill-equipped to fight the British professionals. Likewise, in 2010, the Republican grassroots used the midterm elections to surprise everyone in politics and won many victories. Then, the political establishment wised up and fought back, and today, many Republicans in the grassroots are dispirited and ill-equipped to fight the political professionals. In December 1777, Ben Franklin urged Washington to hire Baron von Steuben to teach the soldiers the art of war. The men needed training in order to successfully fight the British, and von Steuben did just that, teaching them discipline and giving them a simple way to fire their weapons faster. Washington kept his 12,000 men fed and clothed by constantly asking for the needed resupplies. He asked farmers, state legislatures, everyone he could think of, they were asked. The men got their supplies, and they got the training, and as you know, we persisted, and we won the war for independence. They fought for independence with bullets. Today, we fight for independence with the election of representatives who listen to us to do as we need them to do. We all believe that money is what's needed to win, so we have to be trained how to effectively raise that money, and we have to constantly provide those elected representatives with needed resupplies. A congressional district is about the size of Detroit, Michigan, 700,000 people. This is the main corner of Tynan, Texas. It has a population of just 300 people. If we can find just 300 people in a congressional district who decide to get trained in raising money, we can win that congressional district for the Republican grassroots and keep it. There are a couple of times in history that just 300 people won major and decisive victories. From the Bible, you might recall Gideon's battle against the Midianites. Of course, he won that battle, and he did it with just 300 men. You might remember that Greece was saved when just 300 Spartans held the pass at Thermopylae. These trained warriors held off the Persian army, and Greece remained independent. The Freedom Pool concept is simple. In a congressional district of 700,000 people, when just 300 patriots step forward to get trained in raising money within a Freedom Pool, that money is raised across the district, and that will amount to around $100,000 a month. That's the biggest money raised, which gives you the most influence with a candidate, which means your political victory. To win this battle, all that is needed is a little bit of time, a little bit of money, and the willingness to talk to everyone you know. The question is, will you be one of the 300 patriots who gets trained? Politicians listen to the 800-pound gorilla. Learn how to become that 800-pound gorilla. Schedule and attend a Freedom Pool training in your county. Learn how to generate record Republican turnout and get the representation you want so that you can remain free and independent.